Hello, Gemini, and welcome. I'm Adriana. I'm a soul guidance coach. I work with sensitive, self reflective souls who are willing and wanting to choose growth. I have a message for you, an intuitive message about your spiritual path this week. So let's get started. First card is the theme Hanged Man. This is a fun card for you, Gemini. We're talking about different perspectives. So, kind of a easy no-brainer week, right? So, the Hanged Man is asking you to consider something really from a different angle, a radical different angle. And not to get carried away with finding lots of different perspectives, but just thinking about one different perspective and going really in detail with that one perspective. I'm getting the sense that there's a lot of abundance and fruitfulness in that process itself. Even if you end up making a different choice or going with something else, it's going to reveal a lot of information, a lot of hidden gifts and gems to you that you weren't really considering before. So let's get a read on your energy. 5 of Wands. So we've got a lot of playfulness going on with you this week, a lot of kind of nervous, high activity kind of energy, very that hot, fiery kind of I gotta do everything energy. You may be finding yourself kind of sparring with others or having like friendly competition, like sports kind of things going on. So just that energy of being very active. I'm not seeing that as a bad thing with this. They're just kind of on two different levels. So I'm going to hold off to go into their interaction for a second before. Okay, I'm getting transformation and transition. So a lot of that energy you're feeling maybe not directly related to your physical life. It may be kind of like an energy download. We're going through something and it's coming out in your body and kind of this nervous, I have to keep moving, I have to keep doing, kind of relentless activity energy. That's interesting. Anyway, as I draw your next cards, thank you for sharing this time and sacred space with me. I just wanted to tell you that. Oh, okay, where are we going here? All right, we're going to leave that high octane, high caffeinated, high energy for a second. We're going to go here. This is true questing, Gemini, true searching, true finding. This Prince of Cups here is a promise, but it's in a way an empty promise. I believe this is why you're being asked to really look at something upside down, really look at something radically from a completely different perspective, because one of these choices is an empty choice. It may look pretty. This is my romance novel card. You see, even the horse has this glamorous hair. It may look pretty, but when you really get to the nitty-gritty of it, does it make sense? In the context of this card, he's a contradiction because he's a warrior. He's supposed to be a warrior, but where are his shoes? Where are his, he's completely bare on his foundation here. Yeah. We don't know if there's anything in his cup. We don't know if it's empty. We really don't know what's going on with him. And he's putting this cup out there either as an offering or as an asking. So it may be something that causes more strings or more entanglement than what you're willing to partake in right now. Okay, so again, it's something that looks pretty, may look shiny, like those presents that are so gorgeously wrapped, and then you open it up and you look at the gift and you're like, oh. Or when you get something, this happens to me all the time because, I'm a Taurus and I love food. You get something that looks amazing, but when you bite into it, it doesn't taste so great. Didn't live up to the way it looked. That's the kind of energy we're talking about. Okay, Hermit and the Ace of Swords. This is all about soul searching, looking deep inside, asking for guidance, for clarity, for your new direction forward. This Ace of Swords says, okay, this is the direction we're going. This is a pretty serious direction. Like once you make this commitment, there is no flip-flopping. There's no going back. So you need to be very sure that this is what you want to do. inner time is crucial. The Hermit shows up as our inner guidance, our inner teacher, that force that moves within us that tells us what to do. That sounds wrong. It doesn't tell us what to do. It gives us information about what we truly want. The Hermit can also represent a wise teacher or a guide, that philosopher kind of energy. So this may be something outside of you, but the way that these colors are talking to me right now, I feel like this is an internal guide. If it is someone external for you, all they can do is clarify for you what you're already feeling here. This is not the same as trying to have someone else tell you what to do. This is asking someone to help you clarify what you already are sensing, but you just want it a little sharper. That sword is really in focus. You want that help to bring it right into focus. And part of the way, this is why I said it's fun, part of the way you can bring that into focus for yourself is this Hanged Man energy. Shifting your perspective about it and saying, okay, well, I looked at it this way, but what if I look at it this way? What if I come around the back and look at it this way? What if I pretend like I've turned the whole situation upside down? Then what do things look like? It's kind of that playful turning and pulling and looking that gives you the different clarity. Okay? What I feel like is likely to happen is that either your energy gets you so distracted that you can't settle on anything, or you're so focused on that decision before you've really turned it over and really played with it and really looked at it in different ways. You try to go to here too soon. I also want to say that there is a lot of deep inner healing and growth in this process. This looks like it has the promise of growth. You see, we have this flash, but it turns into a different color. Okay, so this may look like a healing choice, but this path is deeper. This path is more secure, and this path is truer. Okay, Gemini, I'm getting told to pull one more card for you. This is our new start. These are companion cards for me. This may be the darkness of the water, but this is the lightness of the sun. So you're ready to break forward. And look, the Hermit is also holding a staff or a wand. So we've got these three vertical energies. And guess what? Gemini rules the third house and is the third astrological sign. So bunches of threes. Oh, and the Hanged Man is card number 3. It's a really card number 12, but 12 condenses to a 3. Okay, I'll stop with the 3s at the moment, because what this is trying to get you to see is that this is really a time of growth for you, and taking this first step into choosing that direction is really key to your growth. If you don't do this, there's not going to be much growth and change and difference and inspiration available to you. This is that first step along an awesome journey where your true light really comes out and your soul's light gets to shine. And then when that happens, it brings so much joy to you, and it also provides so much inspiration and light to other people that it's just such a wonderful experience, and that's what you're set for. So know that, okay, you have to go kind of deep in and go through all of this healing process, but you're going to explode in light on the other side. Okay, and that light is going to shine and illuminate the way for others just by you making that decision. You don't have to do anything else except make that decision. And that light already sparks a positive, like, ripple effect of energy going through the people you know, going through the atmosphere, the cosmos, the rest of the world. That is your contribution, is making this seemingly tiny but important decision. All right. Thanks so much, Gemini. That was a fun one. I always love the fun ones. I love the other ones too, but the fun ones are especially fun. So again, thank you for sharing your time with me. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. And I invite you to check out my website, soulguidancewithadriana.com, for any future guidance needs. I will see you next time. Have a good one.